Vamos a probar la formación rata de Kiko, con 5 defensas. Después de este juego empiezan a llegar los mensajes.
So it's away we go then. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forward,
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Japan! The ideal start!
and it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zubimendi going forward. Kvaratskhelia. Thiago kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rummenigge distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Thuram. Here's Vitinha. Short changes him with that pass, and that's gone loose. Now it's Szoboszlai. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. That has been knocked clear.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Zanetti looking for a runner, and he cuts out the supply. Quarter of an hour played. Ernest is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And now the breakaway. Now it's Matías Cunha. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to retrieve it. Szoboszlai with a definite foul there. Now it's Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Matías Cunha. Szoboszlai, here's onto this. Szoboszlai was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get it through? Kvaratskhelia is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ernest knocks it into space. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And we have our very first corner. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. White gets it away. This is Batistuta. And the shot!
Gracias por no despejar, gracias.
Finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Rummenigge really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So they have it all to do again. And he shoots!
Yo digo que el internet está malo porque el jugador se desentiende, entonces es como si no tuviese el momento de la jugada.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Japan have their lead. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Nicked it back promptly. Guendouzi aims beyond the defence. Ernest. Thiago.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's had a shot! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection?
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Szoboszlai. That's been slipped through. And the shot! Goal! Japan!
Ay, Dios mío.
And they get themselves in front! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Guendouzi. Szoboszlai. Maciej Cunha. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Thiago. Oh, good ball! Played out towards the right wing. Great vision. Thiago. He's found a way through. Vitinha. Now there's a great chance!
Golazo esa mierda.
How good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate. Maciej Cunha! Goal! Japan! And they're back in front. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Japan leading now. And he goes crossfield. Maciej Cunha. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cannavaro. Here's Vitinha. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he was quick to react. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. White gets over and intercepts.
Bueno, Reni, ponga a jugar. Va ganando. Tengo un Reni. Aquí le decimos un Reni a ese que se mete en formación, va ganando. Increíble. ¿Será que quiere que me salga, pues?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15. El dorsal 11. Serán
Dembele is onto it in a flash.
El dorsal 8.
Well, they've got it again.
Cambio de jugadores.
Ahora, marico, porque te tiro un pase adelantado y la ves por...
Looking to play him in.
Verga. Ahorita respondo los mensajes.
It's loose and... Oh, what has happened here? Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Zaire Emery. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. João Felix! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Yamal tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement. And he's running through. The referee's awarded a free kick. Zaire Emery has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this.
That's what the wall's there for, Peter. That's good work. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a searching pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jose Gaya is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Turan, he's in plenty of space here. This is Dembele. Hernes. Zanetti has the space to scheme.
Puta, mátelo.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Oh.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found space here. And it's Bellingham.
Coño, alemán.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Marico, que pase tan muerto, weón, lo tiré adelantado, weón, para que le lance al profundo.
Brahim Diaz is herring after that one.
Lo aguanté.
That has been cut short. Hernes. Thiago. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's João Felix. And he's only too happy to take that back. Thiago, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. He won't be happy with that one.
Oh, joda.
And that is that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence.
Desconéctelo. Desconéctelo. No, hay que esperar. Eso es algo de la bomba. No, falta que la bomba también se va a joder.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Probing pass. Musiala receives it in a good position here.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Here comes another cross. Dani Olmo. Kupchu. And it's Ødegaard. And it's Bale. Oh, easy pickings there. Dembele. That's destined for the flank. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully... Dembele! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. The shot! And that is well cleared. Honestos with the foul. That has not gone well. Musiala played out to the left flank. Hangs in a cross. This is their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona replying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Ødegaard. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Played over towards the opposite flank. Girassi, not the most accurate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a... Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ødegaard. Melbourne City are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ødegaard. Now it's Torres. Vitinha. Thuram. And here's the chance to counter. And that could set him on his way. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get rid. Ernest. Dembele. And that was very necessary. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's come to nothing. Ødegaard. Now, can they get him away? And this is Torres. He's had it taken off him. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's given it away. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a no-nonsense tackle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played back. Zanetti. He's shifting through the gears here. And here comes the corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Melbourne City are looking to go forward now. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Girassi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Always onto this. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 4 coming up here. Header comes in! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, it's Dembele. Ødegaard. Bale. Searching pass he's played there. It's a goal kick. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got...
It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bale. Kukçu knocks it into space. Cannavaro plays it long. Dani Olmo. And it's Neymar. That's really well cleared. Ernest. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Melbourne City have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Odegaard. And it's Dembele. Ambitious ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And he plays one through. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot!
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Aimed at the far side. And he's cut it out. Kukçu.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior. That's a little loose. Just about up to 75 minutes. Dani Olmo picks it up out wide, delivers with whip. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And it's Olmo. Vinicius Junior. Kukçu. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look there. He'll try from distance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! Gorgeous! Just gorgeous!
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Musiala, Rummenigge, nicely weighted ball, crosses it in here, nice interception, well timed. Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ødegaard. There's the crossfield ball. Dani Olmo. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here.
No.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Right card. Ødegaard. Shot a goal! And it's in!